Today is the 28th when I'm trying to catch up. The time is swiftly moving. Now that the Defense Force, the immigration officers, and them Defense Force officers that's stealing all our generators, you recognize that right down there right now by the Union Jack dock, I noted some 46,500 watt generators are still in that trailer. I won't give you no fake news because you know they won't lock me up. I saw them wet there, but I didn't see them leave. I know that one person got one. That's Darren's relative. But now that us, the director of immigration, said that we thought they were sleeping, no, I thought y'all was in a coma. Y'all still in a coma. I am watching. You see, there's something called unlawful arrest. I got unlawful arrest. I had 4 sergeants with gun came and took me out of my taxi at Cherokee Air in the front of the tourists. Why? Because I refused to go to a meeting with an administrator. They're so dumb. They don't know that the administrator is my secretary. I'm elected under the local government. Is refusing to go to a meeting. This is what they've been doing to me. I refused to go to the meeting with the administrator because he's crooked. I think he was crooked. 4 sergeants pulled gun on me, yucked me out the car, in the police car, at the station. Only one policeman there, and he even I called him Farquharson. I always like Farky. Farquharson say, if Kai refused to go to the meeting, he didn't break the law. Why y'all lock him up? Lock up! So I saw, and I know what happened when the police came in the zone. The police came in the zone, the fellas is already locked up. They lock in for the night. They spend the night there. There ain't much places to go. Wherever you could find an Abaco, you're locked in. The boys in the zone, locked in the zone, and the police knock at the door, they open the door, they're locked in. It's 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night. The police broke the law by going in there and not practicing social distance. But I wonder if Simmons knew that Ellis is a policeman and Ellis was also in there. We call Ellis alias Monkey. Look like one of them little monkey. That's his nickname in Abaco, Monkey Ellis. He steal more than thou shalt not steal off the cross after the hurricane. He had that little apartment on Front Street, understand? He could open 3 shops in Nassau. He was in the room. Ellis going out through the back door, talk to the police, tell him he's a policeman, and they did not lock Ellis up. But Ellis was there with the rest of the boys. Simmons, you didn't know that, I knew that. And then they charged them with breaking the curfew. Violation of curfew. How dumb y'all could be. How you could be violating curfew and you lock up in a building? And everybody in Abaco say, good form. I didn't say that because I could have been in that building too. The police violated them. Unlawful arrest. So watch this. I'm going somewhere. I'm giving somebody some free legal advice. They had me in court for 20 years, locking me up just because I speak. I have never stole a dime from nobody. Ain't got no teeth and bone in me. Oh, but they can lock you up for talking. In this country, the Bahamas, thou shalt not speak. It's against the Constitution to speak if you're Kai Mills. Y'all saw the videos. So now, it's estimated that they have 100 people. Number one, I'm watching. They're not practicing safe distance. They get people lined up on the ground, sitting on the ground like animals. They're not 6 feet apart, like James did a little thing up there, say you must be 6 feet apart. Now they're right below James' office, sitting on the ground, 100 by and by. Who could clean up that mess? So, not if, they had to break a law for the three armed forces to pick them up. And if they don't put them in court, I'm watching the fine. I'm going to see if they could get $1,500 fine, like my boys did. I'm watching. And if they don't get fined, if they get let go, they can sue the government for unlawful arrests. That's the kind of representation I bring to the people of Abaco, informing them of their legal rights. Another thing I'm watching, because they assume that there may be some COVID-19 virus. That is why they arrested them. Also because they're not in their place. That's not their church. Whatever reason. They have... See, this is where Russell get himself in a bind, because Russell said they've been doing an investigation. This investigation been going on for 6 months. So they have to have the goods to put them before the courts. When you arrest somebody, they have broken the law. So you have to charge them. 100 of them. But it's even the more serious part. Because you feel that they were not practicing social distancing, they may have the virus. Are y'all gonna test 100 of these people? And this is where the big question comes in. What if 50 of them test positive? Where in Abaco y'all gonna host them? That is a question for the law enforcement officers that was gathering intelligence for 6 months. Go right down the Treasure Key there, on the road there. That place is bigger than the church in Crocker Drive, Mashaba. How long y'all gonna take to gather intelligence on that building? If they don't be charged, unlawful arrest, and you can sue the government. And I'm just gonna end right there on that one, because there's a lot of literature that coming out of this one. I don't want nobody to call me and give me no praise. All praise go to Jehovah. No praise go to Kai. I am still Kai, you know. There's still the little fella down there, but arrogant sometime, perceived to be racist sometime, get angry sometime, call people names sometime. All I got is a voice and a camera. All of y'all got the same thing. You imagine that we have broken the World Guinness Book after a Category 5 storm. I'm going to stay on this story. That our loved ones, somebody asked me today, are they still behind the clinic, the dead of Hurricane Dorian? Not only are they there 7 months, the government, in their brilliancy, was planning a memorial for the 28th. Well, that can't happen. So on the 5th, on the 1st, April Fools, that would be the government day. We're going to name April 1st the fools and who's the biggest fool in the FNM party. Because April 1st will be 8 months. You see, September 1st is when Hurricane Dorian destroyed Abaco. So April 1st will be 8 months. Some of them counting backwards, forward, onward together, but I counting straight. April 1st will be 8 months since Hurricane Dorian has ravished Abaco, and our loved one bodies is still above ground when the Haitians buried 4,000 after the earthquake in Haiti, and they buried them within 2 weeks. 8 months in, our loved ones is still behind the trailer, and the government of Bahamas dig a 3-foot grave to put 50 bodies in, and they haven't even told us the right numbers. 2 weeks ago, we're probably still finding bodies. If that government contractor still down in the mud, like he digging for potato with them bulldozer and things, they're probably still finding bodies. But this government is so untruthful, so unkind, so unloving, and wouldn't speak the truth for God save the Queen. We don't know what the numbers are, and they don't care. That's why our loved ones, 8 months in, will still be in a trailer behind the clinic. God help the Bahamas. God get rid of Menace and this crew. Darren, James, all of them. God, touch them. Jehovah God, you know what to do with them. I hope that you do it sooner than later, because these people don't care. They left Abaco out on the ocean blue without a rudder, without a captain. Kai cares. That's why he's here, trying to be a voice of a people that is crying in the wilderness for help. Where is the help? Where is our money? When are we going to get some representation? When are we going to get some government help? Oh, I forgot. They're doing an intensive investigation. Well, hurry up, finish, please. While the people crying, the people starving, the people dying, and have already dead, and in the trailer, 8 months in, the FNM government, under this brilliant Prime Minister of Dr. Hubert Minnis, is still doing an investigation and still doing an assessment into the damages for Abaco. Kai cares. God help them. We're in trouble, Abaco. Y'all protect yourself. We're in trouble with this government.